students, in this unit number 6 and lesson number 4 we will discuss about the finalizing developments. So after completion of this lesson you will be able to create the transaction, and you will be able to learn about how we can release the change request. So let us start with the first topic, and that is how to create the transactions. Once you have completed your program or project, you can create your transaction code for this program and a project. And how you will create that? For creation of this transaction, you need to go into the SAP, which is an object navigator. So go to object navigator and then select your program for which you want to create the transaction code. This transaction code works like similar the systems transaction code, like we use SE38 for opening the ABAP editor, SE80 for opening the object navigator. Similarly, the programmer can also create the transaction code similar to the system transaction code. But the limitation is that the transaction code must be begin with the letter capital Z. So let us see the procedure of creating the transaction. So this is the procedure for creating the transaction. The step number 1, in the object navigator, display the object list for the program. And we can open this object navigator with the help of SE80. Now in the navigation area, you can select the program and choose right click, then create the transaction from the context menu. Then it will ask you to enter the transaction code. In the step number 3, enter the required transaction code and make sure you comply with the customer namespace. So customer namespace means the name of the transaction must be begin with either capital Z or YY. Assign a short text for the description and select the program and the selection screen radio button. In the step number 4, on the next screen, enter the name of the program and choose professional user transaction under the GUI enabled. That means we need to select SAP GUI for the Windows, because it will show you the 3 options: SAP GUI for web browser, that means HTML, SAP GUI for HTML, SAP GUI for the Java, and SAP GUI for the Windows. So you need to select SAP GUI for Windows. Now save the transaction and assign the transaction to a package and to the change request on the following screen. So this was the procedure of creating the transaction. Now come to the next topic. Suppose sometime you use number of transaction code frequently and you no need to be remember these. You can put this transaction code into a favorite menu which will be displayed onto the SAP Easy Access screen. So how you can insert it? You will see there the 2 lists will be there, the favorite as well as SAP menu. You need to right click onto the favorite menu and then select the insert transaction. Give here the transaction code. Either it may be your system transaction code or it may be your programmer defined transaction code, and then click OK. So it will add your frequently used transaction into the favorite list onto the SAP Easy Access screen. So this is a procedure for adding a transaction to a personal favorites. Now come to the next topic, and the next topic is finalizing the development part. So how we can finalize the development part? After creation of the project, after completion of the modules by the number of members of your team, we need to decide that when we need to release that change request, because the change request was given by the team leader or project leader to these members. So once the project has been completed, they must have to release the change request. But before the releasing of the change request, some of the quality inspection for the task is necessary, and there are mainly 2 quality inspection procedure must be applied onto the modules which were developed by the team members. The first one is syntax or function check, and second is object activation. So it might be your module may have some of the syntax error or logical errors, so we need to check it before releasing the task. Second, the object must be in active state, because you have developed the program and that program must be in active state. Without activation, it will not be visible to the user side. So after the quality inspection checks has been done, the task may be released. So in this figure you can see that the project leader have decided to release the task on the Friday day, or it may be the Friday day means the timing may be differ. So for Carson it may be at 4 p.m. and for BC400 it may be at 3:30, BC40001 it may be 2:30, it may be 3 p.m. and so on. So the developer will release the task one by one, that depends on the completion of the respective modules. Now come to the next topic. After the releasing of the task, what we need to do? We need to combine all of the sub modules into a single project. So for releasing that complete project to the production system, firstly we need to again to check the quality inspection for the entire request, because these are the different requests, and a combined quality inspection must be done by the project leader, because it is the responsibility of the leader to check the errors or semantic errors or object activation. So that type of quality inspection must be done by the project leader. So once all of the team members have released the task, after that the quality inspection for the entire request will be done by the leader, and then finally the release request will be issued. So after the release request is done, the native version database will be generated, and this native version database will be the collectively database all of these modules, and then this project will be transported to the development system to the production system, and that is done by the transport layer. So in the production system, that will be available to the customer site or customers. So this was all about the closing the project by releasing the request by the project manager, or you can say that how we can finalize the development part. So this was all about the unit number 6 and the lesson number 4. If you have any queries, you can put your queries into the comment section so that I can reply it to back. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you really like it, please press the like button.